Welcome to my channel, guys. I've got some good videos here for you. Let's get into it.
I could not write this better if I was William Damn Shakespeare. This guy and I have been talking for a couple weeks, right? And then he asks me the question that is the letdown of the century. He's like, what's your body count? You have the manners of a sign language gorilla. Were you raised in a barn? Like, who asks that? And I wasn't gonna answer, but I sensed the plot was gonna be juicy for this one, and I was a little bored. So I tell this man—
I mean, even if you ask that question from a woman, they're not gonna tell you the truth. There's no point. You just need to assume that by the age of 18, 19, they've already been with 10 guys at least.
and that I get no bitches. You would have thought that I just told him he was cancer free. He was overjoyed. He's like, really? That's amazing. We need more women like you out there. So when's our first date? I will be collaborating with Webster's dictionary on a word that means never to a greater degree of infinity. Never, ever, ever, ever. This man goes on a rant about how he would never date a girl with a high body count. And I'm like, whoa, your mouth is running like it's Usain Bolt, but you haven't told me your body count yet. What do you think it is? I want you to think of a number. Now I want you to double it. Now double it again, because it was 49. 49 people. What was I supposed to be? Your bicentennial?
I mean, on average, women have, by the age of 25, they're in 50s. They have 50 body counts.
Listen, I'm not gonna slut shame. Good for him getting out there and banging a small village. Good for him. But I don't want to hear that you have a problem with women sleeping around when you have banged a demographic.
And here's the thing, like, women want to think that their fucking 10 dudes is the same thing as a guy fucking 10 girls. That's just not the same thing. Like, I don't understand this. I'm not saying a guy who has a high body count just going around fucking this girl, fucking that girl. That's not a good thing either. Okay? Because he's fucking up the society too. Like, if you get with a virgin and then you fuck her and then you leave her, well, you basically damaged her, and now she's gonna go out in the society and she's gonna damage other guys, because she'll be like, her perspective is gonna be different because you did that to her. Her perspective about other men is gonna be like, oh, all men are like this. So I don't agree with that either. Although I would say this, if the girl is not a virgin, I don't have a problem with hooking up with her and leaving her, because at that point she already lost it, so I don't see a problem with that. But anyways, a girl who sleeps with 10 guys is not the same thing as a guy sleeping with 10 girls. And you can show that easily. Like, if I ask 10 guys, and I've done this actually, if I ask 10 guys, I put in front of you 2 girls, okay, same hotness, same everything, and I tell you one of them has slept with 20 guys, the other one hasn't slept with anybody. Which one do you want to be? Which one do you want to be with? Which one do you want for relationship? Which one do you want even for fucking? Okay, all of them gonna be, all of the men gonna answer the one with the virgin. It's just natural to us that we want the girl who hasn't been touched. Now let's reverse the roles. You go ask 10 girls and put in front of them 2 guys. Both of them are good looking, same level of attractiveness, everything the same, but one of them has slept with 20 girls, the other one is a virgin. Which one do you think they want to be with? All of the women are gonna choose the guy with the 20 body counts, because we're different. We are wired physically and psychologically differently. So this comparison that if men sleep with 10 girls and women are sleeping with 10 men, it's all the same. It's not the same. Okay, it affects the bodies differently. Everything is different about it.
I love waking up in the morning to the fresh scent of hypocrisy. Wow, that's amazing. He's like, well, no, it's disgusting for women to sleep around because it's so hard for men to get laid, but it's so easy for women to get laid. I mean, you do realize every time a woman sleeps around, a man gets laid, right? Like, it's math. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
I mean, yes, it's much easier for women to get laid than men. Women can just go to on a dating app, swipe right for 5 minutes, have a guy over in an hour. I swear. And the thing is, all the guys who are nines and tens, they would fuck a girl who is 5 and 6, especially if they don't have to put effort. They would fuck a girl who is below them because they don't have to put much effort and it's easy. And women have no problem in sleeping with them. But those guys are not gonna date her. They're not gonna take her seriously. And the ego of these type of women will go skyrockets. Like it goes high. They think now they can get. They think they're at the same level of those 9 and 10s guys.
That type of vibe. He's like, well, clearly you don't understand how hard it is for men to get laid. Well, it hasn't been for you. Bro's the next Genghis Khan talking about how hard it's been on him. So after I'm done telling him that I would not date him in any multiverse or reincarnated life and that we should go our separate ways, he's like, okay, but can you tell me your actual body count? Because you clearly lied before. How dare you? Never in my 19 years have I had somebody accuse me of having better game than I actually do. Thank you. I'm like, but in all seriousness, it is the number that I told you. He's like, you're such a bad liar. First of all, no, I'm not. You would never know. Second of all, thank you.
You would never know. We know you're not a virgin, bitch. Next.
I think the reason dating has become so difficult and so disastrous is because no one wants to believe they're part of the problem. Single people will spend vast amounts of time on dating apps, going out on dates, spinning their wheels, and then become frustrated that they're not finding what they're looking for. And as cliche as it sounds, it's not about finding the one. It's about becoming the one. Spend that time working on becoming the type of person you want to find.
Like this woman, look at her. I mean, I guarantee you she's at least 50 years old. Just look at her neck. If they don't put makeup on their neck, you can look at the skin and say their age. But look, she's 50. She puts tons of fucking makeup. Why? Because she still wants to compete with the younger girls. If you remove these makeups, all this makeup, you're gonna see the true hair, and she's probably gonna be 3 or 4 on a scale of attractiveness. Like just the makeup, man. Like they put so much makeup.
Watch your dating experiences evolve.
Like you don't even know what they look like when they put this much makeup.
Can you imagine if everyone took the time to reflect on and correct their flaws, their dysfunctional behaviors, their emotional triggers, and their insecurities, and overall just worked on putting their life together? How much easier it would be to make healthy and solid connections. Working on yourself changes the game. It raises the bar. Dating should never be about quantity. It should be about quality. And the higher quality you become, the higher quality you will attract.
Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. Next.
Okay, one of my girlfriends will only set up first dates when she's on her period. She calls this the period preference because she's noticed that she's attracted to like better qualities in men when she's on her period. And when she's not on her period, she feels like she wants the hot bad boy. I was curious. I was like, is this in her head or is this real? Of course, I did the research.
So when they're on their period, they want the simps, they want the providers. But when they're not, they want the chat. Interesting.
Men and women, you should both pay attention because the results are wild. Y-axis is fertility. Women is most fertile, like 2 weeks before her period, and you're on your period, you're down here. Or middle of their cycle, like peak ovulation, these are the characteristics they find most attractive. Arrogant, attractive, muscular, confrontational. But when women are on their period, they care about faithful, warm, good father, financially successful, intelligent. Interestingly, according to Huberman, a man will look at a woman 30 days of her cycle, and when she's most fertile is when he'll think she's the hottest. Both men and women find each other to be the most attractive in the middle of a woman's cycle. In summary, the period preference is real. If you're looking to feel hot, go out in the streets in the middle of your cycle. If you're looking to settle down with a long-term man, only
If you want a simp, only go on a date on your period.
date when you're on your period.
One thing I hate about dating, yeah, is when you're speaking to someone new and they're making you miss your ex. Like, I high-key hate that guy, but you're making him look so good right now. Why? Like, did he send you?
Oh my god, man. Imagine your mom is twerking on some stranger and you're there to watch him. This is gonna affect him for the rest of his life. It's gonna damage his psyche for the rest of his life. And these women have no fucking shame. And look at the other woman laughing and making fun of him. Disgusting, man. But this is the estate of single mothers. And they have no concept of this. How they're fucking up their sons.
Men are always testing you, whether you realize it or not. They are sitting back with their hands folded and just watching you from the corner of their eye. Let me see how she's going to react in this situation. Let me see how she's going to maneuver if I say this.
I think these are all projections. Women test men all the time. And she thinks men are the same. And don't get me wrong, men do test a woman if they're smart. Like, you look at her actions, her behavior, see how she behaves in certain situations, and you can know her character from those behaviors. That is true. But I feel women test men all the fucking time, and it doesn't matter if you're married, if you're at the talking stage, if you're friends with benefits, whatever. They're always testing you in some way.
Let me see what kind of woman she is if I ask her to go pick me up a $20 meal while she's on her way to my house. Let me see if she's nurturing. Let me see if she's a wife. Let me see if she would be a good mother. Let me see. And a lot of you women are failing with flying colors. Like, they're so easily failing. Because you're so worried about getting God. You know, you're so worried about trying to sprinkle. That it's a possibility that there's a great man in front of you that you are just going to go ahead, you're stepping past and letting him just pass you by because of your own ego. Women always talk about they want to feel safe, secure, loved, admired, this, all of that. And what is your man supposed to be? Over there just twiddling his thumbs? How is he supposed to feel?
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
What would be
Why do you have a
considered
hat
a fake
on?
briefcase though?
Fake briefcase.
I mean, the
and
hair
there's
done.
something-
It's done. It's done.
So why
done.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So.
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
You sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from.
Men are so stupid going on these fucking retarded what is this, dating event? What, like, why do you like to humiliate yourself going on these shits?
From your hometown.
I never said that.
And that's respectful. I can respect
I
that.
just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have. On your day-to-day speak. Speaking to all the other women, trust. I know. You're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through was.
I'm just saying though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle.
This guy's too nice, man. This guy's too nice.
I speak a certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's degree.
Fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak
love.
with a little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward.
What do you suggest the women?
Like, and this woman. Let me see.
I talk,
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I
that.
just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have. On your that you put the fake
Like,
flag.
this woman is 5 at best. And with all the makeup, by the way, if you remove the makeup and look at the forehead, man. Look at the forehead. She doesn't even have hair. And she has the audacity to open her mouth and bash this guy. Bitch, you should be happy to be with such a guy. This guy is respectful and he's good looking. And he's tall. I'm telling you, man, these bitches have too much of a high standards, man. Like, fuck this society, man. Next.
What do you suggest the women in the West do if, everyone's advice is for men in the West to
Buy cats and dogs.
look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced what said by 2030 or something, 50% of the women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're heading, because two part of the problem. The men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas, and then two, the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all.
Good. That's a good thing. If men stop dealing with women, the problem's gonna be solved by itself. A lot of these dating problems and woman problems gonna be solved. But men are just simps. They can't stop simping. And do not go overseas and marry a girl and bring her to the West, okay? Because once she comes to the West, she's gonna be the same woman as the Western woman, okay? Because women change their personality, their beliefs based on the environment they are in. So if the society is promoting whoredom, it's promoting taking advantage of men, they're gonna adapt that mentality. Now if you want to just go to you want to go overseas and just have fun, have sex, go ahead, do that, but do not marry them, do not bring them back. The nature of women are the same everywhere, man. That's what men need to realize. Their nature is the same. You probably just haven't seen her yet, haven't seen her nature, her true nature. If she's if she's overseas in the Eastern Asian countries, you just haven't seen the true her. But their nature is the same, trust me.
So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
Alright, that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.